What's up, everybody? Today I want to tell you why you must learn a new language, and I'm going to help you do it too with some of my top tricks for picking up and retaining new languages. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends, and stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to give you my #1 trick for learning languages that I learned from a little birdie. Here's a hint. I'm doing it right now. The most important thing when learning a language is if you don't use it, you lose it. Make sure you're using the language. Try to read in the language, try to talk to people in the language, send emails in that language. But active learning is not easy. You gotta make an effort, you have to use your energy and focus, and you get tired. That's why my #1 tip for learning a language is watch movies in a foreign language. For movies, start with English subtitles, then you can use the subtitles from the foreign language so you can understand what they're saying better, and maybe one day switch to no subtitles at all. And my #2 tip for learning a language is listen to music in the foreign language. Some good homework is take your 3 to 5 favorite songs in the foreign language, stick them into Google Translate, and go through it 1, 2, 3 times. First time in English, see what they're talking about in your favorite song. Second, third time, try to follow along in the foreign language. And then you're going to listen to those musics all the time anyway, and slowly but surely you'll start to connect the dots and understand more and more as you go along. For music, anything that's simple and repetitive will be easier to learn. That's why gangster music is the best.
I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet.
We'll start with English, my native tongue. I learned it in America. Great place to learn English because it's a immigrant country, you see. We speak it a little more simply, a little more practically. I don't know if I use simply in the right context there, but it's okay. That's another important tip. Don't worry about grammar. If you can get your point across, if you know the words that you want to say, that's going to do you a lot more than sounding like a proper young lad. If you sound like a fool, that's awesome. I've had a lot of good laughs at my own expense, and I hope you do too. If you want level 10 expert English, you need to learn from the Brits. In English, the king of film is Guy Ritchie.
Mind your language in front of the boy.
Jesus Christ!
That includes blasphemy as well.
And for music, anything from Britain or any of their former colonies will do you well. Now, without further ado, let's check out how I do in foreign languages. Le français est ma première langue étrangère. Au lycée, nous avons appris aux phrases comme je m'appelle Thibaut, j'ai les yeux bleus, le livre est sur la table, parce que c'est qu'il apprenant l'école, comme très ou narcissique un œil. Très bien, le français c'est une des meilleures musiques du monde, avec artistes comme Big Flo et Oli, musique de gangsters et clairs.
Un jour j'irai sur la lune.
Ils savent que nous étions sous la lune. Mon film français préféré est Jeux d'enfant. C'est l'histoire de 12 amants par inséparables.
Sur le fil, tu te dégages.
Igor, calme-toi. Tu connais les paris stupides genre Blaise Pascal?
Ou autre classique est La Belle Verte.
Et le pot toute lisse. T'as remercié quelqu'un une fois dans ta vie pour la police de tes enfants. Il y a les vaches qui te fabriquent du lait, du beurre et du fromage tous les jours. Tu leur as dit merci aux vaches!
You may have heard I put on quite the silly accent for that French bit. That's my next tip for language learning. You have to pretend to be that person. French speak in a certain way. Czech speak in another way. And when you really emulate that, it makes it easier to get involved, to get into the flow, and to pronounce and learn words. Moving on. Pak jsem se začal učit česky a slovensky. Co je zajímavé, protože mám otec z Prahy a mamka ze Slovensko. A vy byste mysleli, že já jsem učil od nich něco, když jsem byl malý, ale nenaučili jsem si od nich nic, protože byl jsem kretin. Nakonec ten československý směs z nějak zhoršil věci, protože učil jsem se jednu věc z Prahy a šel jsem do Slovensku a jsem se učil úplně jinak. Pak jsem si vrátil do Prahy a oni ho koukali na mě jako blázen. Keď som v Slovensko, furt rozprávam nejak v češtine a oni sa znají, že ja som Pepik normálne. A keď som v Praze, oni sú istí, že ja som Ukrajinec. Tady za mňa je bývalý vlajka Československo, co Češi držili po rozvodu, aby uznali, že oni vyhrali. Slovensko nemali veľa čas rozhodnúť na nový vlajka, tak im dal v Rusko ich vlajka, pretože oni vedeli, že to bylo iba otázku času. Slováci sa chceli uistiť, že všetci vidia, že sú katolíci. Pak im dal na ten ruský vlajku dvojkríž. Nejlepší český hudebník celého času je Karel Kryl. Oni protestovali proti komunistický vláda na Československo, byl vyhodzeno z země. I pak, jak se vrátili, viděli, že nic se změnilo z demokracie a začal se protestovat proti.
Demokracie zavládla, zpívá nám Gott a Valda. Spaštíme soju bez sádla, u strejdy McDonalda.
Pak jsou nějaký český filmy, čo nesmíš zmeskat.
Ty nevíš, že to je typický, suchý, vídeňský bramborový knedlik?
No.
Knedlik!
Klasicky česká hádka. Nezahrávajte si jejich knedlíky. Tak je Oscarový film Kolja, co je originál Big Daddy.
Náš krásný.
Prosím tě, co je na tom krásnýho? Teď je to červený jako trenýrky. Náš je krásný.
Môj nejlepší tip pro vás, kdo chcete naučiť česko alebo slovensky, nedělej to. Another invaluable tip for learning languages, don't mix. Pick one, focus on that one. Just trying to do this video is doing my head in. Zdrast. Мне очень нравится говорить по-русски. Это очень похож český a slovanský, как могу научить быстро. Также в Праге живет много русскоязычных, как могу добро прочувствовать. Вот вам хорошие русские вещи. Еще один день в Санкт-Петербурге. Оскаровский фильм с Руси.
Этот разговор мы в другом месте доведем до конца. А на бале надо танцевать.
Который поможет вам стать больше культурным и менее гадким. Но этот фильм é прекрасный e no YouTube. Fala galera, isso é minha língua preferida agora. Porque eu tô morando aqui no Brasil, né? Na real, português é uma língua muito fácil de aprender se você já fala inglês. Muitas palavras são bem parecidas de algumas palavras chiques de inglês. Por exemplo, macarrão, macaroni, difícil, difficult, palavra, palaver. As coisas que se você sabe bem inglês, dá para ligar bem fácil. Vem cá para o Brasil, fica um tempinho, pega umas ondinhas, toma uma cervejinha, tudo tranquilinho. São umas pequenas coisas que vai fazer uma vida muito bom para vocês. Eu acredito esse jeito, como eles falaram, tipo uau, bom, pão, ajuda nessa personagem dos povos aqui. Contra Praga, por exemplo, nos tchecos falam bem curto. É uma língua fria que a gente não dá para abraçar tão fácil um dos outros. Um filme inesquecível do Brasil é Cidade de Deus. É tipo um filme Guy Ritchie brasileiro. Cuidado das moleques da caixa baixa. Essa música é uma colher de Brasil. Tem tudo. Saudades, emoção, um pouco de calor. Tudo bolado numa colher doce para você aproveitar.
Saudades, pontos de exclamação. Você está maravilhosa.
Ooh, did it just get hot in here? To start a new language, there's many good apps that you can use to build a base. Once you get that base, you can start to venture out and make friends and talk to people. It's similar to swimming. If you don't know anything, you're gonna drown. But if you know a little bit, you can start to improve. And now for my number one tip, which I got from the famous Gavin Roy of the Brazilian English language learning channel small advantages.
We found Gavin in Praia do Rosa.
Let's go.
Dale.
Film yourself speaking in the foreign language. When you're live, time is flying by. You don't have time to think. When you watch it back, it's like time slows down, and you'll see all the errors and everything you've done wrong in your life come crashing down on you. No, just kidding, but you'll be able to fix it nicely. It'll be cool. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more stuff like this, or you think I was bluffing and I don't even know how to speak English. I would love to hear from you. Until next time.